Hello students, let us begin the revision of another important concept, data handling. Let's look at the main concepts and the results of the chapter. Data can be arranged in a tabular form using tally marks. A pictograph represents data through pictures of objects. Interpretation of pictograph and drawing a pictograph. Representation of data using bar diagram or bar graph. In a bar graph, bars of uniform width are drawn horizontally or vertically with equal spacing between them. Length of each bar gives the required information. Interpretation of bar graph and drawing a bar graph. These are the main concepts in the chapter. Let's look at a few of the exercise questions. In questions 1 to 5, out of the 4 options, only one option is correct. We need to identify the correct option. Using tally mark, which one of the following represents number 8? We all must note that whenever the numbers are less than 5, they are represented using these lines. This is 4. Once I do cross over these 4, it becomes 5. This is 6. This is 7. This is 8. So the option D represents the number 8. Second question. The marks out of 10 obtained by 28 students in a mathematics test are listed as below. The number of students who obtained the marks more than or equal to 5 is. Here we need to identify the number of students who have scored the marks more than or equal to 5. So let me highlight or underline those numbers which are 5 or more. 8 is more. 6, 5, 5, 5. Then we have 9, 7, 8, 5, 8, 8, 10, 10, 8, 7, 8, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So totally there are 17 students who have scored the marks greater than or equal to 5. Question number 3. In the question 2 above, the number of students who scored marks less than 4 is. Let's go back to the previous question and see number of students who have scored less than 4 marks. Here I'll encircle those with a different ink. The students who have scored less than 4 marks: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Since in the question it's less than 4 marks, it's not less than or equal to, so I have to leave this 4. So totally there are 10. So the option D is having 10 students, so option D is the right answer. Question number 4. The choices of the fruits of 42 students in a class are as follows. Here A represents apple, B represents banana, G represents grapes, M represents mango, O represents orange respectively. Which two fruits are liked by an equal number of students? Here we need to identify how many students they like apple, that we need to identify. First, let me cross out these apples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the number of students who like apple is 9. The number of students who like oranges, let me cross that with a black ink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. The oranges 7. Banana 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 students. Mango 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 students they like mango. Now the grapes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the number of grapes, number of students liking grapes is 8. Here, as per the question, which two fruits are liked by equal number of students? If you observe carefully, banana and the grapes. So the right option here is option D, banana, B and G. Question 5. According to the data of question 4, which fruit is liked by most of the students? Let's go back and in the listed we see that the more number of students they prefer or they like mangoes the most. Here the right answer is option C, mango. Question number 6 to 13, which we need to identify the statements as true or false. In a bar graph, the width of the bars may be unequal. This particular statement is false because in the bar graph, always the width will be equal. Width of the bars are equal. Seventh one, in a bar graph, bars of uniform width are drawn vertically only. This is again false. In bar graph, the bars of uniform width can be drawn vertically as well as horizontally. Can be drawn vertically as well as horizontally. Question 8. In a bar graph, the gap between two consecutive bars may not be the same. This particular statement is a false statement In the bar graph, the gap between the consecutive bars will always be same. The gap between two consecutive bars should be same. Ninth one, in a bar graph, each bar, a rectangle, represents only one value of numerical data. This particular statement is a true statement. Statement number 10. To represent the population of different towns using bar graph, it is convenient to take one unit length to represent one person. This is again a false statement when we do the question of representing using bar graph. It will be explained to you that we need to take the unit or the scale depending on the given observation. Statement number 11. Pictographs and bar graphs are pictorial representation of the numerical data. This statement is a true statement. Both pictograph and the bar graph, they are the pictorial representation of the numerical data. Statement number 12. An observation occurring 5 times in the data is recorded as one repeated 5 number of times using tally mark. This is a false statement because I have told earlier that whenever 5 is there, we represent 4 vertical lines and 1 crossed line. 13th one, in pictograph, if a symbol represents 50 books in a library shelf, then the symbol represents 25 books. Here it's a half of the given figure, so this particular statement is a true statement. In question 14 to 20, we need to fill the blank to make the statement true. 14.1. A dash is a collection of numbers gathered to give some meaningful information. This is a data. A data is a collection of numbers gathered to give some meaningful information. 15th. The data can be arranged in a tabular form using dash marks. It is tally mark. 16th. A dash represents data through pictures of objects. It's a pictograph which represents the data in pictures of objects. Pictograph. 17th. In a bar graph, dash can be drawn horizontally or vertically. This is bars. Bars can be drawn horizontally as well as vertically. 18th. In a bar graph, bars of dash width can be drawn horizontally or vertically with dash spacing between them. Here, uniform width can be drawn horizontally and vertically with equal spacing between them. 19th. An observation occurring 7 times can be represented as 7 means it's 5 plus 2. So first we will represent 5 and then combination 2 plus 5 gives 7. This is how we represent 7 using tally mark. Next, 20th statement. In a pictograph, if a symbol represents 20 flowers in a basket, then 3 such symbols will stand for. If one of the flower which is mentioned here is 20, 3 such means it is 60 flowers. 21st, on the scale of 1 unit length equal to 10 crore, the bars of the length 6 units will represent 60 crores and of dash units will represent 75. It must be 7.5, then only it is 75 crores. With this question, I'll end today's session. We shall take up the next level of questions in the next session. Thank you.